We are here interviewing Caroline Munro, who played Naomi in The Spy Who Loved Me. And I think you made a little cameo also in Casino Royale 1967, perhaps?
Very, very little. I was an extra in as one of the many
Taking a shotgun.
That's it, with ping pong balls. Yes, that was me.
Okay. So thank you very much for allowing us to interview you. And well, we have some questions, and the first one is about The Spy Who Loved Me. And how was the casting? As a Bond girl, was it difficult? Did you have to beat a lot of other contenders? Do you remember anything special? Your feelings in the casting?
It's interesting because apparently I was sent quite a few years ago to see Cubby Broccoli before The Spy Who Loved Me, and I went in, and because I was quite young, I had but even before, maybe
Live and Let Die?
Possibly Live and Let Die, and I went in, and it was in the winter, and I had a very thick coat and a hat, and my agent had sent me because he thought I would be suitable, but I went in like this, and I didn't take it off, so he couldn't see me, and he didn't ask me to take, and I was quite shy, so I didn't get the role. But I didn't even think about it particularly. But a few years later, when The Spy Who Loved Me came up, I had done these big posters, big billboards in England, and Cubby had seen those. So through seeing those and knowing some of my work, he just offered me the role, which I know sounds funny, but he just offered it to me.
Oh, great.
Which was a really nice way to do it, so whether anybody was there, other people, I'm sure there were other people, but I didn't see anybody. No, so I was very, very lucky, very lucky. Yeah.
Okay, we are aware that Roger Moore was a very fun man.
Yes.
Always making jokes,
always.
Fun. And when filming, do you remember any interesting joke, any fun situation?
Not in particular, other than he made you feel so much at ease, because he's an incredibly famous actor to work with, and Lewis Gilbert was our director. So he had all these wonderfully famous, but that isn't the word I'm looking for, amazing creative people in film, and then Roger would come along to make the atmosphere he would just throw in a one-liner before you do your take, so everybody be smiling. And
Everyone was working comfortable.
Absolutely comfortable, very comfortable. There was no tension. He made sure there was no tension. He was very generous, I think, as an actor. Very, very generous. And for your close-ups too, he would be there. A lot of actors would go away, but he would be there and feed you your lines, which was great. Very, really good.
About your character, Naomi, do you think it could have been a little bit longer, or do you think it's just okay?
It would have been nice, a little bit longer. Apparently there was talk that there were some other scenes.
Really? There was another question. Was there any outtake or any other...
There were no outtakes, but there were some other scenes that were supposedly talked about being shot, but that I didn't see, but to do with Kurt Jürgens, and I think Kurt wasn't too sure about the scenes. He was meant to be watching me, my Naomi, swimming in the water, and I think he deemed it a little bit maybe voyeuristic or something. He didn't want that particular, he didn't feel it was right for his character. So it might have been a little longer, the scenes. But I'm pleased in a way because it was just enough. It was very short, but it was just enough to do, because I think when you take on maybe the lead role in the Bond, it's a lot. It's a heavy mantle to carry. It's quite hard.
And another question we have is, there are different actresses that have been playing different Bond girls in different kind of the franchise.
Yes.
Have you ever seen any character that you thought that one would be suitable for me? Or
I
that you
think,
would like to play?
I think Pussy Galore would have been great. Pussy Galore would have been wonderful.
And was before?
Way before,
yeah,
but yes.
Perhaps, okay, before.
But-
and
but-
later perhaps.
I like the Eva Green played a great.
L'Oreal.
Yes, I
Yeah.
really like that. Michelle Yeoh and that.
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh.
Okay,
Yeah.
Margaret.
Yes, that was an interesting. Yeah.
As well. And Bond 34, the next James Bond film,
Yes.
starting to shoot on October this year.
Is it?
Yeah, really.
You know more than I don't know. That'll be, you
It's
should
my
do it,
job.
but I'm going to say it's your job. Yeah.
Uh,
That's exciting.
Yeah, really, we are really excited. And would you like to have a little cameo?
I would have loved to. I think everybody would love to.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I really want to repeat.
Yeah, no, it would be great. Obviously not.
And the final question that we always make to everybody we interview, which is your favorite James Bond film, besides The Spy Who Loved Me, and which is your favorite James Bond actor?
Oh, that's a tricky one because obviously my Bond is Roger, so I
Well,
would say
yes.
my Bond.
Well,
But I also interesting because they all make it their own. I think Pierce was terrific because he was a combination between Sean Connery and Roger. He had the, all the elements.
Yes.
He had the fun too of Roger, but he also had the toughness of Sean. But I think Daniel Craig is wonderful for now. I think he's perfect. I do, because you can believe that he is a secret agent and he could kill. He maybe doesn't have the, I don't know, I think he's perfect for now. It's brought it right up to date. Made it very, very modern.
and any other favorite film?
My favorite, I love Dr. No.
Dr. No?
I love
Right?
Dr. No. I'm a traditionalist, and I think, and it was the first one, and we'd never seen anything like it, and suddenly it came on, and it was beautiful. And you had Sean and Ursula, and the combination was fabulous. It was such a different film.
Okay, so nothing else. Thank you very much for
Thank
again
you.
for
Thank you very much.
it was
Thank you for
a really,
listening.
really pleasure. You have a lot of.
I'm sorry I'm a little tired tonight. It's quite a
Me as
busy
well.
day. Yes, you're tired too, and it's
It's-
1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But
Really.
we're all awake.
So thank you.
Thank you very much.